Hi guys, it's Debbie and I'm going to work on an acrylic painting. I think I'm going to use this, well I know I'm going to have a couple different textured ones here. I worked on one a little bit ago. Anyways, I had put some, I'm going to take this textured painting and I'm going to pour some paints on it and we're going to see how that ends up. I did another one kind of similar to this and I put them in a cup, a little hole in the bottom and drug it all around. It turned out okay, but this one I think I'm just going to pour some paints on there and I think I'm going to cover it right now in some black. I mean, it has a little bit of a gray coating and some of the underneath you can see, but I'm going to give it a quick covering and then I'm going to flip a cup over, or 2 cups. Got to figure out how I'm going to do that yet, but as I get there I'll figure it out. That's how I usually do. Maybe, you know what? Let's do this one. I have another one over here. Similar size. It has a little less texture and black, and it's got a little green in the background, but this one's a little softer on the texture. I use this one first. So anyways, I don't know where this is going to go, but we'll figure it out. I'm going to pull you down. Okay, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put another coat of this black paint on. I'm going to thin it down a little bit after I get it on. I have a little more, little water to it, I think. And then I think I'm just going to take a cup and pour it across. And we'll see. I don't know if I really trying to decide if I want to put it in the middle, up to the top. I really hate to have it cut right down the middle. So maybe we'll just pour it semi off the middle. This paint's kind of thick, so that's why I want to give it a little spray. Okay. Okay, spray it again here. I want to make sure it's kind of wet when we do this, just so it will travel across there pretty good. So I'm just moving it for a second while we mix up some, say, black will look good with everything, right? I'm going to do some yellow and white. This paint is kind of thick again. Dang it. For this, I think it would be nicer to have it a little bit thinner. That is really thick. If I use some more of that, I'm going to put a little water in there. Okay. Ooh. I want to squeeze that here. I didn't even have the... I want to give that one a good shake. Alright. Just that I believe all the silicone is probably at the top. I could have even poured it off in the last pour. Alright, well, you don't have much orange. Apparently it tipped over. I must have moved something. Okay. A little orange. This is going to take a bit. So you know what? I think I'm just going to keep filling this cup up. Fill her up. Some dark blue here. Some more white. Where'd it go? Apparently, whoops. Apparently when accidents happen all the time. Sometimes. I shouldn't say that. Not all the time. Occasionally. Mainly when I'm going to film it, I'm going to, it's kind of, I think because I get rushing. That's a little purpley pink color. Alright. Let's see. Oh heck, while we're at it. Well, I've got an awful lot of color in there. I got some other white mixed up. I think I'm going to grab it. If you guys hear any hissing in the background, my cats have decided to have a little argument, I guess. So if you listen closely, you'll hear them growling. One of them, I don't know why. They love each other, but apparently right now they don't. Yeah, I made a white in a big container. I was trying to get this lid thing to come off. I mean, that pour part, that drink part, but it doesn't seem to want to come apart, so. Hear that? Listen real close. There's a little, they do this little light hiss. They love each other. They're not really mad, I don't think. Okay, that's probably, we'll see if that's enough. If that's not enough, we'll make some more. It's an awful lot of color. Okay, so we're back. I'm going to give this another spray in case those few seconds. Sometimes. Try and move stuff out of the way. Cause this is, okay. Now the last one, I don't know what order these go up in, but I did another painting like this. And I just took the cup and slid it around. And this time, we're just going to pour. But since I'm going to pour, I think I am going to do a quick stir in hopes of not having all the same color coming out at once. But it's probably going to. Okay. Yeah, I think this is how I want to do it. Bring that up a little bit more over here. The white really mixed in with the colors. Toning them all down pretty good. So, I'm not going to worry too much at this point if something doesn't look so good, because we can always mix more and put some more on. Okay. I'm just moving it around until I see something I kind of like, and maybe I'll just, I don't know. You never know. You know, you have to stop and think on these. Well, it's going to look really good. You know what I almost am liking? The fact I'm thinking about pouring in some more black here and there. Seriously. Now this one has just mild texture on it. I don't know if any of you guys add texture to any of your pictures, but I have quite a few of my pictures added texture here and there on different things. Kind of would like just to have a little bit of run off that end right there, just so it doesn't look like it's abruptly stopping. And then I'm going to add some more black. I'm going to mix up some more black. And I think I want to add some just here and there. I don't know where yet, if I'm just going to hold it up in the air. There's no silicone or anything on the black, just straight latex black. I want to mix that water in pretty good because it's pretty thick paint. Quite a bit thicker than I'd like to see it. And then, who knows what I'm going to do. It's pretty busy right now. It's some of the reason why I want to add the black. Okay. Oops. So if you don't like something, we can always just drag it out a little bit. So one thing I've learned about this painting is, well, it's taught me to think a lot faster. Like you need your answers right away. But a lot of times if I don't like something, I won't finish it if I'm painting a different style than this. And but with this, you know, you're just still working, and then eventually, you know, hopefully it'll turn into something you like. Hopefully. I'm looking for something I want to drag through there. I don't know what yet. So I think it is credit card. Now, okay. Let's I'm just playing, guys. That's all I'm doing right now until something ends up that I find really super cool. Just experimenting. That's all I'm doing. And I may not like it. There's never any guarantee. But you know, scrape it off if you don't like it when you're done. Scrape it off or go wash it off. I've done that a few times too. I've taken some of these bigger paintings out and hosed them down. Oh yeah. More than once. And they'll be fine. Believe me, they'll be fine. You see that? Yeah. It's hard to see what you're seeing because it's got the camera up so high. Okay. I still don't like it that much yet, guys. So I'm going to keep doing something to it. I just don't know what yet. Maybe if I pull this one down. Oops, it's really running there. Alright, so what I like so far about this is right in here. I like the way that turned out in there. So I think I am going to possibly add a little more black. See, I might add more than that in just a minute. There wasn't much in there, actually. So now where does it go? I'd like this to go down just a little thinner on that. Oops. Mind you, I'm still playing. I'm just playing. Because I have no idea where I want this to end up. None. By the time I get done with this, you're not going to see all the texture. There was some texture on here, that's for sure. So, ideas start flowing as you start to finish something. And as it starts to pull together. I don't know how many of you guys are watching that have made a video while you're making this. It's kind of hard because, especially for me, it is. Maybe not for you, but for me it is hard because I have a hard time, you know, when you're doing a normal painting, you like to stop and think. Oh shit, guys, I just hit. This is crazy. I just bumped into a painting I was really in love with. Oh man. It wasn't dry. I went to rest my hand over here, and there's a drying rack I use, and there's a painting sitting there. I set my hand right in it. Some of the paint over here. I don't know if you could see that in the video because I'm working way over here. See that? Some of it's kind of dried right in there. I'm going to take that off. Just so that my hand is full of paint. Alright, now let's look at it from a different direction. And this is one of those pictures I could work on for hours. So I think I'm going to shake this white. I want to put a little white in there. Just a little bit of white. See if I can get it where I want it at. Oh, that was more than I wanted. Okay. That might be enough right there. I just got this urge to swing this down like that. And I think, see, I can't take it back now. Actually, I'm not. I have to admit, I think I'm going to do it again. What do you guys think so far? You're awful quiet. Very quiet. Still think we should do a live video, all of us painting. You know, you can kind of do, I gotta be careful here. I'm talking and then I might put too many on there. Kind of not sure if I want any more anyways. I think I'm gonna leave this one alone. think I'm going to leave it alone. But you know what I want to just do? I don't know if this is going to ruin it or not, but hey, it's worth a shot. If it changes too much, I probably will quit. Alright guys, this is it. This is not a bad abstract painting. It's done a little differently. Let's see here. Let me see if you can still see if I have enough light coming from the outside so we don't get the glare. Let's see if I bring this up if you can. Anyways. Alright guys. Anyways, this is it. This is it. And the size was 12 by 36. So I really thank you guys for stopping by. Bye-bye.